So, the wise mind is where you make good decisions, right? So, I want you to take a moment, if you haven't already, write down ways you've experienced your wise mind. For some people, they turn to the Bible or they look for mentors or other wise counselors to help them in this process of balancing the other two minds. And last but certainly not least, for each one of your minds, this is the last thing of our group for the day. I want you to describe an experience you have had with them. So, first, what is one experience you had with your reasonable mind in this past week, with your emotional mind in this past week, and with your wise mind? And I encourage you to use this information going forward to inform your decisions and keep practicing noticing your emotional mind and your reasonable mind and coming to that balance with your wise mind. All right. And a lot of times it's easy for us to maybe if we, ebb more towards our emotional mind, it can be hard to see the reason in it. But that's where it's important to really question, yourself and help use your reasonable mind to help you kind of get out of the deep emotions. And you can ask yourself these questions to check the facts, right? What event triggered your emotion, right? What interpretations or assumptions are you making about this event? And like is your emotion based on fact or is it based on the assumptions, right? And 3, does your emotion and its intensity match the facts of the situation? Or does it only just match your assumptions, right? And sometimes just even checking the facts and noticing that can help us, get out of that skewed side of the emotional mind and back into the balance of the wise mind, right? So that is one way you can use your reasonable mind to help pull your emotional mind up to a balance. And you've found wisdom in that. So, same thing is true with the other side. If you're too far in your reasonable mind, you might need to do something that you really enjoy, that brings you joy. Like maybe you're spending so much time looking at the news and the facts being presented about COVID-19 and all of the health measures needing to be taken. And that's where you need to use your emotional mind to balance things out. What do you enjoy? What are you passionate about? Can you do in a healthy way to kind of balance things out in a wise mind for you. And this can involve self care. Like, for me, I love playing soccer. So, going to juggle a soccer ball, or I love talking to my friends. So, calling one of them and, you know, or playing a game with somebody, doing a puzzle, reading a book, listening to music, playing music, singing music, all of these things, or even watching a funny video. Just doing some sort of positive activity can help balance you out to that wise mind from that side. So anyway, I encourage you to really ponder, meditate on this in the next week. How can you spend more time in the wise mind? Thanks for joining today. I hope you have a wonderful week and you enjoy some of the warmer weather and the flowers. We love you all.